Oh, birthday girls are way down there. Oh, that one. Oh, don't make me chase you, Casper. This is freaking difficult. Oh, come on. We want to celebrate your birthday. If you want your veggies, you're going to have to cooperate. There you go. You're not there. Oh, come on, Casper. Okay. That's perfect. There you go. You can go in there. Okay, where did I put their veggies? They're over here. Okay. So we've got this for them. That's stone plastic. We need to move that. Sorry, I know I'm in the way. There we go. Okay. Put it back in here. Have a look there. Hello. Trying to get a good angle. I'm a little unprepared because I did not do things ahead of time. I was too busy watching Saskia's live. I kind of left her live to start this because I'm going out tonight and I don't want to be rushing tonight. And I still got to eat dinner after. Still got to put away guinea pig laundry. Because, I forgot all about the piggy laundry and then, put it in the dryer a little bit later than anticipated. But it's okay. So, I was going to make them a little, hay-based donut to treat for their birthday. But my income tax money came in. So I thought I would get them a special treat. So, I bought 2 bags of pea flakes. I bought this for them. They have pea flakes in the stacking cups. I don't know if they know how to use it, so that's why it's like that. And then I also bought this, which they're gonna get to have in the cage with everybody else, and I'll try and see if I can get at least 3 days out of it to rotate with all the guinea pigs. Okay, my water is here. Good. I at least came prepared with a beverage. And I want to get a little bit comfy, so I don't really have a chair that I could sit on, but I have my couch cushion. Oh, there we go. Plump my big butt down. I don't expect too many people to actually join because I guess Saskia's live is still running right now. Let's see. Share out the live. There we go, good enough. I don't know who's messaging right now. I did it again, I forgot to turn notifications off. Okay, reconnecting. I'm going to try to leave it on now. And now I'm back to sweating and being hot. Well, slow down on eating, you silly goose. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is Ramona and Casper. Casper is the one currently eating the pepper. Ramona is the one with the darker behind area. And they are twin sisters. They were born 3 years ago today. And they are 3 years old. Now I was hoping to celebrate their gotcha day with them back just before the new year. But one, I didn't have time because I was just super busy with other stuff. And then I thought, you know what, it's not a big deal if we celebrate their gotcha day because their birthday would be coming up. And I knew that I'd be celebrating either or. Tried to do both. Didn't happen, but here we are celebrating the birthday. So some of you might know that Casper is my very dramatic pig. Anytime I'm doing nail trims or anything like that, she is the one that yells bloody murder for no reason at all. Ramona is a little bit more reserved and on the quieter side, but they both love to cuddle. So I need to pick a time frame soon where I can have a double cuddle session with the two of them. Well, good morning, Brooke. I hope you had a good nap. Ramona's hiding in the tunnel eating a carrot. Ooh, I forgot to send the invite to Shane. Let me do it here. I had to send the invite to 2 more people. Okay, that's just because she's eating. For a split second, I thought she was having a head tilt, and I was going to be like, oh no! But it's because she's eating the pepper and the way she is right there. You did! Welcome in, everyone. I typically wanted to try and do this with no hides in there and just have the piggies visible, but I felt kind of not right not having their hides, so they each have a tunnel in there just in case. And no, I'm not going to let them have that entire pepper on their own. Whatever's left over will kind of get put away in the fridge for tomorrow. Welcome in, one of a kind. So they've got pea flakes hidden in the stacking cups, but I don't think they actually know how to use the stacking cups, so they might just end up remaining in the stacking cups until after. Everyone was like, so much stuff. I don't know what to do. Hello, Joseph. Okay, I'm gonna try and just move that there. I had to stretch my legs out because I was starting to get a cramp in my hip. So I created that happy birthday sign a few weeks ago when we had George's birthday. And I decided instead of recycling it and getting rid of it, I'm just going to keep that sign and I'm going to use it for any of the piggies' birthdays that we celebrate. Although, what I might do if I have time, or when I have time, not if, I will make the time, is I want to make it kind of more colorful and decorative, so I might actually paint the sign. It's only cardboard, so like, why not, right? Hey, Donna! These girls are giving you the definition of yin and yang. One's showing the face, the other's showing the booty. Stop eating so fast. How many times are we going to have this discussion, Ramona? If you chew so fast like that, of course you're going to choke and cough. We don't want anything bad happening to you. Slow down. And for anyone new here, no, I don't normally give them a full pepper like that. They live in a cage with 4 other guinea pigs, but they're having their veggies right now, and this is just a special birthday celebration, so I wanted to give them a stuffed pepper that had romaine lettuce, cilantro, baby carrots. They had cucumbers earlier. And what else did I put in there for them today? I was going to give them zucchini, but the zucchini was bad, so I had to compost that. Romaine lettuce, cilantro. Oh yeah, well, it stuffed in a bell pepper. Duh. Yeah. And then they had this giant flower treat that I got for their birthday. And they haven't touched it yet. And I also got them pea flakes for their birthday. And I got another thing which I showed off earlier in the live, but that's going to be for like everybody else afterwards. It's one of those like cardboard boxes stuffed with hay and forage by Rosewood Naturals. I found out my local pet store sells like a bunch of guinea pig safe products that I didn't even know they had. I didn't know that my local store, like literally a 10-minute bus ride away from here, sells pea flakes. I did not know that they had pea flakes. That's something new. So I'd ordered 2 bags and they were only $8 each. And if there's a certain few people watching that's worried about my financials, my income tax came in. So I have it budgeted out where some of my money goes to pay off my bills, some is set aside for groceries, and some is set aside for spending on my guinea pigs or myself. And for today, I chose to spend a little bit on my guinea pigs. Oh, and some of it will also be going into the emergency vet fund. Oh, you tried to free roam Cinnamon today with more space, but she wasn't ready for it. Yeah, buns, especially when they're in a new environment, they can take a while to acclimate, I find, but every bun is different. I tend to use a similar rule of thumb with guinea pigs when I get them in. Any new pet usually will start off in a smaller but proper size. And then as they acclimate, I would gradually increase space and stuff like that. And I have the hiccups. Ooh. Yeah, I'd say it definitely does feel good when cash flow loosens up. Now, it doesn't mean I'm gonna go completely wild and like spend all of it on, a frivolous nonsense thing. I'm budgeting it well. I'm getting any bills that were like a little bit behind are going to get caught up. Every year when income tax comes in, that's what I do with it. I get my bills caught up. If they're behind on anything, I splurge a little and spoil the guinea pigs. I do have plans to redo, I think, the herd's cage, but I haven't decided if I want to do canvas liners or if I want to get new coroplast. So until I make that decision, I'm just not going to rush into anything. But it's been a good few years using this coroplast, and so they are in need of an upgrade of some sort, but I haven't figured out how I want to do everything yet. So, yeah. Yeah, just like if one tip I can tell everybody about bunny bonding is if you ever wanted to try and bond your bun with another one, one obviously neuter and spay, but also you would start off in a small space and very, very gradual increase. Whereas, like with guinea pigs, when you're bonding, you want to go, like, I'd say at least the same size cage as what they'd be living in, if not bigger, kind of thing. So there's definite differences. Yeah, these are the two girls that absolutely love to burrow in the hay, whereas all my other pigs love to pee on top of it. Mino, no farts and burps, they will immediately hide. Only dogs will watch the rear and, like, what happened. Hello, Mino. I don't know if Saskia's live ended or not. I kind of muted it downstairs on the computer. Figured I'd finish watching it later tonight. But I have things that I need to do later tonight, and I need to eat dinner before I go out. Okay, she ended. Perfect. So I'm not missing too much then. That's good to know. But I have things to do later tonight. I need to eat dinner before I go to bed. Or before I go out. And I'm hoping to have the piggy laundry done before going out, but if not, that's fine. So I was like, okay, I've watched the majority of that live, and I'm looking at the time, and I'm just like, I only have a certain amount of time to get this done if I'm doing it, and I'm going to be busy tomorrow because I have my friend's daughter's birthday party, so that's not an option. So I'm like, okay, we got to do this, and we got to do it now. Casper in the hay, she will go sleep. I think she's eating. And she's going to make a mess of that hay and make a big mess for me to clean up. And I already see a pea spot there. They haven't touched the stacking cups with pea flakes. And they might not because I don't think they know how to use stacking cups. Which is kind of why I did that. But now that I'm thinking of it, there's another way I can do the stacking cups so that they can learn how to do it. But that'll be for another time. Basically, instead of having them stacked up like that, you can kind of do it like how you would with maybe a toddler and have the biggest one at the bottom and then you literally stack them up. And then they have to just knock it down to get the treat. Yeah, I'm not going to let them eat the entire full bell pepper, but because it's their birthday, I figured they get to have a stuffed bell pepper for their veggies. And so they had romaine lettuce, they had cucumber earlier, and they had cilantro, and of course the bell pepper. So I figured it's a healthy option, and they're going for the veggies before the treat, so I'm okay with that. One of a kind says, it wasn't violent when I bonded mine. Okay, so we were talking about guinea pig bonding and bunny bonding. So which one are you referring to? You think it's okay for the day when they share? Yeah, I don't want to... Okay, bunny bonding, cool. Sorry, I interrupted myself. I just don't want to chance Ramona and Casper having, like, mushy poops because of eating too much water content. Not everybody's bonding is the same, just like not every guinea pig bonding is the same. That is true. That is true. There are. Oh, wait, every bunny bonding. Okay. Okay. Yeah, everybody will have different experience, whether it's guinea pig bonding, whether it's cat bonding, dog bonding, um, people bonding, whatever kind of species it is. Don't throw the seed thing. They love that. Yeah, sometimes I give it to them, other times I don't. Today I didn't because the white part was actually starting to go bad. So I salvaged whatever the pepper I could, which was the bottom half. But yeah, sometimes I give the seed, sometimes I don't. But yeah, every bonding experience will be different. And I don't think there's a specific, like, one way only for bonding, like any species of animal. I mean, there might be, like, strategic, strict guidelines on what you should or shouldn't do to, like, follow. But if someone does a certain thing that's a bit different, then it doesn't necessarily mean that they're doing it wrong. Dog equals sausage cats equals divas, guinea pigs, it's ridiculous, the bonding. I am so confused. Mino, you lost me on that one. Hi, Britta. There's one of the birthday girls. The other one's under the hay. Oh, she's gonna make an appearance. Oh, there's Ramona. There's our birthday girls. Okay, they really seem to be enjoying that bell pepper. Well, maybe it's a sign. Maybe you can, message them, find out more information why they're rehoming, like how desperate of a situation is it. I don't know. I mean, I know based on the conversation we had about you not taking any more in, but have you discussed with him, like, will there ever be an exception where, if this kind of situation came up, you would jump in and help, but maybe not keep them, like kind of foster to adopt sort of situation? Like, it's hard to discuss full details on live because I don't know what information you're okay with being public and what you're not. So, I'm not even making sense to myself right now. So that would be a good step forward, just a general conversation, not saying that you're going to jump at taking these ones per se, but just so that in general, like, for example, if someone came to you, messaged you, or whatever the situation, and let's say the guinea pig was severely malnourished and the person was gonna, throw them in a dumpster by the end of the day or some crazy shit like that. Would that be a situation where he would be okay with you jumping in to help the guinea pig? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, clearly by the photo you showed me, those guinea pigs seem to be in decent condition. And the fact that they were open on the post about the one guinea pig having the lump is a good step forward for their part, but it's hard. Probably not, because I know myself and I know if I take them, the likelihood of them ever leaving is not good. Well, yeah, I know that too. That's why, for me, like, I set myself a limit. 14 guinea pigs is my maximum that I will ever allow in my home. Even though I have space for more, financially, I know that I couldn't go over that. Not without constantly relying on public donation. And so I'm not at capacity yet. I'm at 13, but I, how do I put it? Whenever I see posts in my rehoming group that I moderate for, I always, if there is a situation that really is dire and needs someone to step in, I will always make a comment saying, if you have not found a home by such and such date, then let me know and I will take them in, kind of thing. So usually I give myself a 2 to 3 week time frame, hoping that they can find another home. But sometimes they haven't. Not Ramona. This is Ramona and Casper. So Cappy and Marley, I don't know if y'all recall them. They were the very senior girls I took in last April. Unfortunately, I only had them for less than a year, but I gave them the best life that they could have, their best retirement years, or months, rather. And I'm losing train of thought because I'm trying to read comments at the same time. Like, there's certain situations where I will take them in, and then there's other situations where I will not, kind of thing. But, everybody's situation is different, So, there you go. That's good. You know that you can't afford to take any more. But that doesn't mean that you can't help them find a new home or help them learn how to vet for a responsible new owner, kind of thing. Hey, Kristen. Okay, let me catch up here. Okay. That. Okay, at this case, Mino says, at this case, I always jump in no matter the cost. And exactly, that doesn't mean everybody's situation is different. Like for me, I don't have a husband or anything that I have to answer to. I don't have to necessarily consider someone else's feelings within the household. So for me, it's easy to just be like, okay, this guinea pig is in dire situation. I'm gonna take them on. Or this is my dream guinea pig. I'm taking them. If they're willing to rehome to me, I'm taking them. I don't have other people to answer to and to tell me yes or no. There will be people that will try to tell me no, but that's irrelevant. Yeah, everybody's situation is different. Mino then says, no donation. I cared for 170 max over 5 months. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible that you were able to do that. And the government are like shit to me. With Shakira, I felt I had to intervene, These ones at least have decent care. Well, exactly, that's what I mean. So that's what I mean right there, Brooke. To have that discussion with him where, if another situation of a Shakira came about and you can intervene, would you? Is he okay with that? Those kinds of things. That's what I mean by that part. Think about it this way. You hypothetically live to be 80 or so. A decade is an eighth of your life. A guinea pig that lives to be 8, 1 year is 1/8 of their life. Like a decade for them. Thereabouts, yeah. Don't minimize the care you provide if it seems short to us but long to them. I have no idea what you mean by that. Don't minimize the care you provide if it seems short to us but long to them. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay, maybe I am gonna just let them have that whole pepper because they're devouring that. If they get mushy poops, I'll know why. Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, though, Marley was like 10 years old when she passed away, and Cappy was 8 years old. When I took them in, they were 7 and 9. So it wasn't too bad. Like, I wish, at the time that I was able to afford to get a necropsy done to find out exactly what the cause was, considering that they both passed away the exact same night. But I didn't have the funds for it, and with a necropsy, you have to do it within a certain window of time frame. So even if I was to have, fundraised to do it, there would be no point, because by the time I'd raise enough money, the time frame would be like over. So it is what it is, unfortunately, but I was super happy and pleased that I was able to care for them for their, retirement months. It's not about quantity of time, but the quality of it. Exactly, 100%. Well, I mean, technically, their birthday cake is that flower treat that they have not touched yet. I was only fostering the 170. I have the vet by your side, and also the animal welfare. The animal welfare visits. There are no no-nos on your project, but the government wanted taxes from me for no reason. I mean, okay. That's interesting. The government wanted taxes from you? That's yeah, that's strange. The other piggies from the herd are in the cage. Yeah, the other 4 girls from their herd is in their cage. Money that I own on bills that pay and my time, free time. Casper, what are you doing? Don't do it. Don't do it, Casper. Don't do it. Come out the way you came in. In many places, if you take in donations beyond a certain amount without nonprofit status, they will. Okay, that makes sense. You must have enough money have for so many piggies. Yeah, see, like, I'm not sure how that all works out, which is a reason why I don't call myself a rescue, and I won't. I can tell you, I have looked into what it takes to, to be a nonprofit rescue or even a sanctuary, and both of them have too much legalities for me to be able to do that. Like, I would need to have 3 different board of directors. I would have to have other people controlling the finances, this, that. Like, that would be just way too much. So, what am I? I'm a guinea pig owner that owns 13 guinea pigs. Is there a law stating you're not allowed to raise money for donations? No, there is not. Is there a capacity on, how much you can raise? That I haven't fully looked into yet, and I'm going to though. But I do know for a fact, when it comes to my disability pension, I am allowed to receive up to $10,000 in monetary donations as a gift before it would affect my pension. As long as I claim those funds, I cannot get in any legal trouble. So anytime I get large donations, do I claim them? Absolutely. I contact my disability worker and I let them know I was gifted this amount of money for this reason for this month. Just like being on a disability pension, if I can obtain part-time work, I'm allowed to earn up to $1,000 per month before it affects my pension. Have I had any luck in the last 4 years finding employment? None at all. I'm limited to how long I can stand for an extended period of time. I'm limited to the amount that I can sit for an extended period of time. My education level is not high enough to get like an office job being a secretary, nor am I bilingual. I don't know French well enough to have a full-on fluent conversation. So those are factors that prevent me from, getting employment. And then the type of employment that I have experience in, I am overqualified for. Not to mention because of age factor and a bunch of other reasons, it's been very challenging trying to find part-time employment, which is why I was doing like those signs you see up there that I painted. That's why I tried doing that as a side gig to make money. And, it was really good while it lasted, but there's only so many signs that people are going to buy. So it went from really, really successful the first month I started it to all of a sudden now it's just very sporadic. Okay, hang on. Brooke said, a lot of people and the pretty and aesthetic stuff like hides and such get QRE more for them. I don't know what that meant. Pigs are happy with cardboard. Absolutely, they are, yes. Like, if you were to go back into my archived videos and watch from the very beginning, you'll see that I started off with very minimal. And all the stuff that I have are mostly items that came with the guinea pigs that I've taken in over the years. There's only a select few amounts of guinea pig product that I actually purchased on my own for them. Like the basket that they're using right now, that came with Ginny in Georgia. And there's 2 of them. The other one's in the closet at the moment. My butt is going numb. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Oh. So, like, a lot of the products that I have, I got with the guinea pigs I've taken in. But that doesn't mean that I don't spoil them with products whenever I'm able to. Mina says, it was a full-time job only for I care only help the animals, pregnant guinea pigs. Yeah, absolutely. That's way better than the U.S. with disability funds. Yeah, I don't know how it works out there. Yours tops out at a 2,000? Dang. Ooh. Guinea pigs in general are a full-time job, especially when you have multiple. Absolutely, they are. But you know what? That could be said for almost any animal. You're with everyone in contact who adopted a guinea pig. You didn't take money, only a return paper when they can't care. Yeah, that makes sense. And several special needs pigs, so It's a lot at times, but they are worth it. I still need to order a sign for the boys and Shakira. Yes, you do. I have the one for Shane made hanging on my living room wall, and I'm waiting for her to be able to pay me for it before I send it out. And I am not doing any pre-made signs anymore for a little while, just because I am not going to keep ordering supplies when I'm not getting enough orders coming in. So whomever does place an order, it's going to be with whatever current supplies I have. But I will suggest that if you want me to do a sign for the boys and Shakira, that you place the order for both at the same time, and that way it can be shipped together. No sound effect, please. Mine always immediately pee on the cardboard, so now they get fleas mostly. You want to know the trick to protecting your cardboard? You put your fleas pee pad in the cardboard. It will probably be a while because of vet bills. That's what I figured. Mino says, I can't order 86% tax on top. Oh yeah, I believe that they will pee on top of the walls and everything of cardboard. Oh, I think Ramona's having a little bit of a snooze. But they finished off that pepper. And they have not touched their birthday flower. Oh wait, Kristen, are you sure you should be using fleece? Won't the guinea pigs get hurt by using fleece? If you know, you know. I obviously know fleece is not going to cause guinea pigs to be hurt. Over on over on Facebook, there is, I don't want to call them trolls. There is several members within the guinea pig community in the Facebook world that have differing opinions than we do. And while I am guilty of being the person who tried to force my opinions on everybody, I've been trying to grow and become a better person from doing that. I've been trying to, instead of forcing my opinion on someone, I'm trying to just share my knowledge and with the information, do as you please kind of idea. And these particular individuals are doing exactly that, forcing their opinion on everybody else. Basically, they would come to any random post. It doesn't even have to be on the subject of fleece liners. It could be someone, just showing and asking, is my guinea pig cage large enough for this amount of guinea pigs? Or, or, like, it could be just something completely different. Or it could be someone saying, can you provide a list of supplies that I need before I adopt guinea pigs? And these particular individuals will literally come on any random post and be like, don't ever use fleece. Fleece is bad. Guinea pigs are going to die if they use fleece. And then they'll put on this mantra they have to live on hay 24/7 because they have to be eating hay 20 hours a day. And it's just like, are you for real? Like, yes, hay is important. Yes, it's like 80 to 90% of their diet. Absolutely. But whether you give a small handful for one guinea pig, or a large litter box mountain of hay for, 6 to 8 or more. Okay. Don't you think about it, Missy. I know what you're thinking, Casper. Casper. She's thinking of how to escape. Okay, hang on. I'm going to close the bedroom door in case she does happen to try and jump out. I don't need her running out of the room. What? What are you doing? Are you reading your sign? It says happy birthday. Anyway. Okay. Let's sit back down. Oh, wait. If guinea pigs would eat 20 hours a day consecutively, like this person says, I hate to say it, but my guinea pigs would be living in a very enclosed, how would I put it? It would be a building, but it would be a building where I can use, like, normal soil as their substrate, but that would somehow magically just lead into the ground and become like a normal composting cycle. Like, if guinea pigs ate 20 hours a day consecutively, there's no way I'd be housing them on fleece or anything like that, because I would be literally doing cleaning and laundry like 5 times a day kind of idea. Like, it would be insane. Now, are guinea pigs awake for that duration of a day? Yes. How much do they sleep? They sleep from anywhere from 4 to 6 hours rotated. They take short little 15 to 20 minute cat naps. Sometimes less. I know! Cows don't even eat that long. So, like, I don't understand where these particular people get their information from. I just don't know. Okay. I'm gonna cheat the system here. I apologize if my big butt gets in the way. But I'm going as fast as I can, Casper. Hold on. Okay, so when I said there's another way of doing the stacking cups, that's what I meant. But it wasn't supposed to be me knocking it down. It wasn't supposed to be me knocking it down. I'm not fixing it. But I scared Ramona. I'm sorry, girl. Casper, what are you doing, my love? I'm sure they'll find it. raining pea flakes, everyone. But yeah, I don't know where some people get their information. And yes, hay is very important to their diet. Is fleece lining, something for everybody? No. But it doesn't mean that, if you use fleece lining, it doesn't mean that you're doing something bad or anything. Unless you're using fleece blankets by itself with no absorbent layer, then we need to chat so that I can teach you the proper way. Oh yeah, that I know that's cheating. But I didn't purposely cheat. Are you girls seriously the same height as one another? I swear, without the rest of the herd, they are like very shy guinea pigs. Oh, discovery, pea flake discovery. The people hawing sausage pigs when they mean 20 hours only eating. Oh! I def can't use shavings with at least one of my pigs, just not. Oh, with Shakira, absolutely. Well, it's like me with Winter. I can't really use shavings on a regular basis with her. She's a skinny pig. She needs the comfort of the fleece and all that. Can I occasionally use disposable bedding like wood shavings for her? Yes, occasionally if I have to. But on a regular basis, no. Oh. Hang on. Oh, my pants are falling down. But I'm behind the camera, so you don't got to worry about seeing unwanted footage. Chalk don't even eat that much. Exactly! Just literally roll away. I don't know what it is you're sniffing in the air there, Casper. This is like literally very odd behavior. Like, it's not bad behavior. She's obviously smelling something different in the air. She wants to jump, and they are better jumper as horses. I mean, yeah, it's possible she wants to just go back in her home. We'll see. I mean, she's been out for almost an hour, so it's a possibility. I'm just waiting to see if they're going to eat any of the pea flakes or not. The big flour thing, I could just put in the cage with everybody else. And then, give it a certain amount of time frame, and then before I go, just kind of take it out for the day kind of thing. She's counting where she can jump. That's my truffle. Alright, girls. We need to sing happy birthday to you, because we haven't done that yet. And I'm pretty sure that there's not going to be many people that want to watch the full entire replay and wait like 2 hours before singing happy birthday. So let's dive right in. Everybody get your singing voices on. Y'all got your singing voices on? Okay, first we're going to do the guinea pig version. Week, 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 week. Week, 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 week. Alright, now the human version. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ramona and Casper. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Maybe that's the trick, is I gotta sing happy birthday for them to explore their toys. Now, April 2nd, we'll be having another celebration. April 2nd, we are going to celebrate Willow's 1-year birthday. So, guys, this is the, month for birthdays and celebrations. So, I'm going to leave it as an open concept for people. There's never an obligation, but if anybody wants to gift anything for the guinea pigs, the Amazon link and PayPal is in the bio. No obligations, only if you want to and can. Always make sure that your pets and yourself are taken care of before anything. That's what I'm laughing at, the face in the cup and trying to drive it. I'm going to have to clip that part and make it a short. Unless YouTube automatically does that as the highlight. That would be hilarious. But I can see they found the pea flakes, so that's good. Now I wonder if they're going to ever explore that flower treat. See, these are the stacking cups I normally use for the boys, but I've decided, hello, they're made of plastic. I can wash them after each use. So there's no reason why I need to necessarily get a second set. Although I would like to at some point get a second set, one to keep up here that I can rotate with the girls, because I'd love to explore by putting some of their pellets in the stacking cups instead of just for instead of just putting them in a food bowl. But it's not a big deal. If I have to rotate them between up here and then downstairs, I can do it. No big deal. What am I doing next Friday? Girl, I don't even know what I'm doing past tomorrow. I will let you know. You need to get a new Wiki treat ball. You only have one for the boys. A Wiki treat ball? What's a Wiki treat ball? Do you know how many different types of balls there are? There's hay balls, there's the treat rolling balls. Hang on. Let me show you what I'm talking about, and maybe you could tell me if it's the same one you're talking about. Okay, so there's this type right here, where it's got this, and you can close it or open it halfway, depending on how much you want them to be able to access. Or there's this one. It's a Weeble thing. You can put treats or pellets in it, and you can open it the full way, or part way, or no way. But those are the ones that I have. And unfortunately, not all of them know how to use them or care to use them. So I like to rotate them out. And holy poopalooza! You girls pooped a lot. Sorry, I looked into Willow, Guinea and George's cage. I didn't even give you back all your chew toys. My bad. I am so horrible. Ugh, can't reach. Anyway, they pooped a lot. But that's good. It means they're healthy. Okay. Last time of me sitting down. Girl, you still need to determine if you are going to be bonding Shakira with Calypso. And you got to let me know if you're doing it live or not. Excuse you. Miss Plumpity Plump. I think they're trying to say they want to go home. What do you think? The blue one is what your cat... Oh, your cats have the Weeble one. That's funny. Or the Wobble Teaser. It's called a Wobble Teaser, not a Weeble. Mina wants treats, but all she gets is beans. Cinnamon just threw herself down. That's funny. Okay, you're waiting to see how her eye is. I mean, I'm not a professional and I'm not a vet and I'm not going to tell you what to do kind of thing, but I personally think she'll be fine. I mean, there's really not much that they can explore outside of that. It's just, I didn't feel like having to unplug everything over there just to, like, make it safe kind of thing. Exactly. And the fact that you said that her eye was like naturally watering, it was her natural way of her body trying to get rid of the foreign object kind of thing. And yeah, like I honestly think she'll be fine. And once treated, yeah, they heal quick. Did y'all know that Casper is like one of my biggest and heaviest guinea pigs? She outweighs like everybody. Yeah, I'll look at it when I'm done, of course. I put my if she manages to get out, then I know for sure that she's done. At the same time, maybe I should, you know what, I'm just gonna put her back. I'm gonna put them back in the cage, but I will raise the tripod so you can see everybody, and we'll just put that flower thing in the cage for everyone. Now they're gonna make me chase them all around. one. Come here. Drama. No, come here. You. Now, I'm not sure what image y'all can see, but if anybody can try and screenshot this, that would be fantabulous. Okay. Ow! My wrist. Huh. Okay. We're going to take that away for now. And we're going to put that there. I'll give them their hide back after. I just want to see if anyone's going to go for that flower thing. I don't want to leave it in the cage the entire time, you know what I mean? Because that's like a very big treat. Well, they ate all the pea flakes, so that was the important thing. And they did a lot of their business in that little thing. Ramona and Casper are pretty much like glitter trained. There is literally maybe one stray poop on that entire floor pen. funny how they're are pretty much all eating the normal hay and not even going for the treat. That's okay. If they don't go for it, we can always save it for later. They might go for it like later on. Or they can make a mock out of me like usual. There we go. My pants keep falling down. Nobody needs to see that kind of stuff. Nope. I'm just going to put them in the shelf. So, what Mama and daughter are munching on right now is the Rosewood Naturals Flower and Forage Blossom. I can't see. Ladies, enough with the drama. So it's made with vegetable starch, hay, rose petals, cornflower petals, and marigold blossoms. So again, it's a treat. It's not like you want them to eat that and only that. But it is a good treat, which they seem to be enjoying. Although the two pigs that it's for are, oh no, wait, one's there. Casper's napping, Ginger's napping, these two are munching, they're munching. It's okay. Are you okay, Missy? I'm not liking that. You're dirty there. So he's got an active grease gland. I gotta keep an eye on her. I just noticed that she's hooting, but she wasn't doing that this morning. So she might have just got some dust or something up her nose. But we're gonna monitor Miss Lavender, right? Okay. Ow. I swear I'm not farting. That's the, that was the, whatchamacallit, humidifier. I was trying to move it out of my way. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Oh, thank you. Their cage is bare minimal right now because tomorrow's a full cage clean day for them. Okay, so there's one thing that I have learned, and I've had people tell me this regarding human children. So someone I used to work with, her name was Patty. She was younger than me, but she was a really good friend. Someone that I confided in and stuff. Anyway, she and her now husband, they both worked at the same location of grocery store that me and my husband did. And I was pregnant at the time with, I think, either firstborn or secondborn. Can't remember exactly. But they were talking about how, like, they would love to have a family, but they didn't want to have a family until they had their own home or until they were more financially stable and this and that, like all these other things. And I literally looked at them and I'm like, so what you're saying is you're never going to have kids even though you want kids. Because the reality is that you can never be 1000% prepared for every possible thing that life will throw your way by having either pets or children. And she looked at me and she's like, I know you're right, but I can't force him to do anything, da 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 da. Fast forward to a couple of years later, and guess what? She has 3 kids and still says the same things that I used to say. You know, the struggles financially every now and then, or like whatever it might be. Life throws things your way. And especially because they own their own home, so any repairs had to come out of pocket versus someone who was renting and would, would typically have the landlord paying the cost. So, moral of my story is you can never be 100% fully prepared, space, financially, etc. You can definitely be in like a better situation, but it can fluctuate, kind of thing. Okay, bye, Mino. Thanks for coming in. I would be lost without my guinea pigs, too. And that's coming from someone who does have 3 human children, but not in my custody. Guinea pigs are a cornerstone of your mental health. Well, I'm glad that our videos help you get through the days. Power to mental health. Donna says, I am so thankful my husband supports my crazy love for guinea pigs and now fostering a bunny. I am thankful for that too. Because I can assure you one thing. As much as I love and miss my late husband, if he was still alive, this conversation we're having would not be happening. Because unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye when it came to proper care. And we'll leave it at that, because I'm not like trying to insinuate anything bad about my late husband. He was a wonderful man. I miss him. I wish he was still alive. But it's the truth. He and I did not see eye to eye when it came to pet care. Britta says it's midnight and must go to bed. Good night and have a nice Sunday. I will have a nice Sunday. I will get to finally eat birthday cake that I baked. It's not my birthday cake, it's for my friend's daughter, but so my best friend Karen, her two daughters, both autistic, but I usually bake their cakes for the past couple of years. It's something, because normally she would get her mom, which is the kids' grandparents, to bake it. And that's just one extra task that her parents are getting older. Like, they just can't handle as much of that responsibility. It should be the parents' responsibility to, either get the birthday cake or make it or this or that. But you know what? I'm like an aunt to those girls, and I don't mind baking the cakes. It actually fulfills something in me that I haven't been able to do for my own kids since losing custody. So it's an honor to make the birthday cakes for my friends' girls. Brooke says I have to work tonight, so I have to sleep. No worries. It is 6:50. I have an hour before I'm getting picked up, so I need to end this live in like the next 2 minutes, because I need to go figure out supper and use the washroom. Granted, I take care of my guinea pigs and bunnies, so he doesn't have to do anything. Well, exactly, which is super awesome. Awesome. Now I'm purposely talking with a lisp. Why, I don't know. I think one of these girls is in heat, but I'm not sure which one. Oh. I can make it this way because, like, we're not plugged in. I forgot about that. I didn't plug you guys in yet. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this live. As much as I'd love to do it longer, I have a time frame, unfortunately. I do have to do guinea pig weights. Normally I do them Sundays. Probably won't have time tomorrow. So we'll aim for Monday. Make sure you check your notifications, because if I do them, I'm going to go live this time. I can't give a time frame. I don't know what time frame. It snowed last night, Donna. I went to my friend's house for a hot tub night, and it snowed, and I was so sad because, like, the snow had completely melted for like 2 days, and here we are back to winter. I'm done with it. I want a refund. And I'm very whiny, and I'm sorry. But I am so done with winter. I really am. How's our flower doing? Can I see? Can I see? Thank you. So this is what they've eaten from it. I'm gonna actually... Oh, wait, I see. So the flour, I thought it was a whole hay-based, like, cookie. No. It's cardboard with all the forage and hay bits on top and underneath it. Okay, now this is making sense. Well, in that case, I want the other girls to have a quick chance at it. I'm going to put it right here and just see if they do anything. I want everybody to have like a little chance with it. But I also don't want to just leave it in the cage while I'm not here, just in case they pee on it. Yeah, can you tell I'm losing train of thought? Okay, I'm gonna use the washroom while this is going. I'm gonna give you all a chance to see these two pigs here, and then we'll do a quick one with the trio before I end it. So I will be right back in a second. Winter, come on. Come on. Have a treat. You really soiled that. Why did you go straight to another hide? Come on. Come here. Boop. There you go. She's like, nope, I don't want it. I'm gonna go back and hide. All right, let's give the other girls a turn. I'm gonna put that right there. Let's see if they come out to get it. Jenny. Be nice. That one strand of hay was driving me nuts. Ginny, when I get home tonight, we're going to comb your hair. As you might be able to tell, they're still working on the hierarchy. Well, I guess they don't want any, so I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I will try them with the treat and toy later on, and I will video record it for everyone. Thank you all for watching!